I don't know. There was a way he talked to me, and I was like, I called him. I said, "Remember when we are home?" Hello, everyone.
God's kid on the tune.
My name is Helentius Comedy. Uh, I just came to advise us, some of us, who is always in haste to travel. Travel where you don't have anybody. You just think that if you get there, you will maybe you make some magic. So it's high time we must know that before you can make any move, before you want to travel, you should be prepared. You should be prepared. At least you should have some money on you. You know, most of the time now, you see somebody who say, I want to travel. I want to travel. It's not always easy. That is the truth, my people. It's not always easy. This travel way we they do, you know, easy. Like, let me speak from my own experience. That was in 2018 when I was in Lagos. I was in Lagos. That time, one of my brother who I've been chatting, I just know him as my brother. I've not seen him before. I've been hearing his name, but he's a nice man. He's a nice man. So on the process we were chatting, he was like asking me from my face, because I took after my father. Let me remove my cap. For those of you that know me, you know that I took after my father. So from looking at my picture, he was able to recognize me. He was like, "Are you not Oneyesu's son?" Because my father nickname is Oneyesu. I said yes. He was like, he knew us when we were very small. I said, okay, brother. That's why I called him. He's a senior brother to me. So he was asking me, what do I do for a living? I told him that I'm an electrician. I learned electrical work, and I've been there in East. I learned the work in East, at East. So I was getting small job. But you know, as a guy now, work was not coming like that. And the way you learn work too, at least you have boss, you have people that are there before you. So me, and I don't believe in competition. Is it anywhere my chairman, my boss went to put a quotation, me too will go and put there. So you get as a mission and look at it that okay, it's good that I have this handbook, but let me look for other things to do. So then I have to follow my brother to Lagos. That was what brought me to Lagos for the second time. Before I met my brother, so he was chatting me. I explained everything to him. He told me, "Will I like to come to Ghana?" I said, "Yes, I would like to come." So I have to start preparing for it. I went to Ghana just to hustle like my fellow young men outside there. When I went there, I stayed for over a year and nothing was working out. Nothing was working out, honestly. I was like, even in the process, I had ulcer because there is no food. A place that you went to now,
God's kid on the tube.
there is no relative, no mother, no father. It's just a hustle. It's just hustle. Just that I have a good chairman there. That man is a very nice man. Ijawele, I will never forget him. He's my brother, he's my mentor. I will never forget him, no matter what. So as I was doing the hustle, things are not working, so I thought of leaving his house. But where to? Where will I go to? I don't know anybody. Most of my brothers from home who are staying there too. They don't, they are not, they are managing. So when I told my boss that I can't be staying, that I want to go, I want to leave his house, he was like, what is the problem? I told him that there was any problem. There was no problem at all. So I just decided to leave. So after that, I have to call my in-law, who also stay in Ghana at Alajo side. For those of us who know Ghana, Alajo is very close to Seko. For those of us who knows Ghana. But before that, that's my in-law. We have been speaking, we have been talking. According to him, he's okay, he's large, He was like, we are communicating. But that day that I called him, that I want to leave my boss place. I want to leave my chairman's place. Please, I would like to come to his place.
That's right.
He switched off his phone for the first time. I tried the other of his number, it was going through, but he was not picking up. I have to call his wife, who is my sister, my cousin sister. And she was like, I should hold on, let her call the husband by herself. So when she called the husband and talked to him, he later picked my call and gave me an address to come that night. I left that night. When I was leaving, my chairman was not happy. And I understand. For my mind, I never wanted to leave, but I was like, there's one adage that Igbo people used to say. So that was my main reason why I left, because I believe that maybe if I try other side, if I try another place, I might succeed. So I have to leave. On my getting to my in-laws side that night, we were happy. A person will no get a place now. Person will no get place and no get choice. He has a bed. He has things. He's living as a young man there. We started living. Things were going well. We started sharing ideas. I started, until when we started having problem, of which I don't blame him. I don't blame him because when I came to his house, I had not. I just came for him to accommodate me. Although the little money I have in my account, in my Nigerian account, I withdraw everything change it to CDs, and they used to support him in buying some things of which we are using.
That's
So
right.
at the time we started having issues. He started letting me know that house is his own. Though. But thank God for some of my Okole brothers whom I met there, whom some of them know me when I was in the village, when I was doing electrical work. Somebody like Achara Million, somebody like Izu Makati, my paddy, Amy Chris, Smart. All of them, they know me from
That's
home.
right.
So these guys, they accepted me as their brother. I will say starting from that day, they were feeding me. Anytime they cook, they want to cook in the house, Amy Chris will call me. I think that time, I can cook. It's not now that since I have been married, I've become lazy. I don't do anything again. That time I can cook. Like I remember those days, whenever they want to make stew, Amy Chris will call me to come. I will come, I will do the stew, I will also eat there. So they took me as a brother. Amy Chris took me as a brother. I can't appreciate him enough. Both Makati, wherever you see Makati, I've seen me. That time we are anywhere. If we are going to church every evening to pray in one Catholic church at Ebelempe, and the other side at Kotobabi, we go there, we pray together, we come back, we gist, we share ideas together on how it can be better.
That's right.
So until one day, the other guy, they are smart. You know, I don't know what's come over him. I don't know what happened. He started fighting me. So maybe he thought that I'm shorting their action or, that kind of thing, of which I understand. But a beggar has no choice. As of then, I admitted that I'm a beggar. Yes, I admitted that I was a beggar then, because if they didn't give me, I would not eat. And I had ulcer already, which was dealing with me. So that on that fateful day, the guy asked me to leave their house. I didn't do anything to him. I don't know for any reason. He was even fighting me. It was the other ones, Amy Chris, Makati, Achara Million, that were asking, what is the problem? But the other guy, where we call Pastor, Ikenna. So we resolved everything. Since then, I minimized coming to their house until Amy Chris came one day and asked me, brother, what happened? Why have I not been coming around? And I told him that I don't want troubles. He said, no, I should forget about that we are one. I was like, this is one the number. That is what I call him till today, one the number, because he really did a lot for me. Thank God for my brother too, my elder brother, Munachi. Every day he called me to check on me, my sister, my younger sister. Then she was working. How much is her salary? I think to us that's 20,000, 25,000. When she gets her salary, she will share it into two and send to me. I'll still be using to manage. So because of the love those guys were showing me, my in-law became angry. He became angry, and with the issue we have started increasing. To the extent I came back one day, I don't know what happened. I don't know, there was a way he talked to me, and I was like, I called him. I said, remember when we are home? Why are you talking to me like this? You remember when we are home? You know me. and they see money, they work, they see money. Me and you will be paddy. You are my in-law. I take you as a brother. Why all this? And he slapped me. He slapped me. I was like, you slapped me? He said, yes, he want me to fight him. He want me to fight him in his house. So luckily enough, one of our friend, Ezabata from Anambra State, a totally stranger that I know nowhere, just that he likes me. He asked me to come over to his place. I have to come and take my bags, go to his place. And since all this while I've stayed in Ghana, I've been sleeping on the ground, on the ties. That's where I used to sleep. I never slept on a bed for one day throughout my years in Ghana. I was sleeping on the ground. Sometimes I would pack some of my dirty clothes, pour on the ground, lie down on it till the next day. And I was enduring all these things. So when I packed to Ezabata's place, that was when I started having, more challenges. Started because him too is also struggling there. Just that he has a house, of which me, I don't have. So he was just trying to help me, and we are suffering it together. So as we are, struggling, the ulcer increase more and more, to the extent I don't feel comfortable. If I sit down, it will be as if the gather firewood of my stomach and put fire. I have to just decide one day, say, I have to go back to Nigeria.
God's kid on the tube. That's right.
Imagine from Lagos, even going to Nigeria from Lagos from Ghana to Lagos was a big deal because I had no money. It was my brother who ran around and sent money for me to come back. So why am I saying all this?
Kid on the tube.
If you know you want to travel, make sure that who you are going to meet there is your brother,
God's kid on the tube.
Your blood
That's
brother,
right.
Or your relative. Don't just go say you have a guy there. A guy can disappoint you. Don't go there say you have an in-law or you have this thing. Prepare yourself well. Hadn't been that is maybe somewhere like Italy, Germany, Dubai, Libya, Vietnam, Indonesia. Hadn't been is one of these countries, what would have been my fate? Is that type of one? Is that type that one day you will see that they will just in the village, they will just do burial and forget about the person because they will believe that the person is dead. So please, my brothers and sisters, before you want to travel, you have to think twice and know that whatever comes on there, whatever you see, whatever challenges you see, you take it. Thank you very much. I still remain your humble, delicious comedy. Thank you, Kemesian.